You know those hidden Mickeys at Disney parks that most people walk right past? Well, there are thousands of scholarships hiding in plain sight too. And today I'm going to show you exactly where to find your own magical money for college because we all know scholarship money is super helpful. Now, in this video and podcast, I'm diving into 3 secret spots where scholarships are hiding. Plus, I'll give you 3 immediate actions you can take to start finding your magical money. Now, please stick around until the end because I have one tip that I know personally helped somebody find $10,000 in scholarship money. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get all of my tips and hit the bell if you're on YouTube to get notified when I post new videos. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm Jen Schoen of College TNT, and I am here to share 3 decades of college admissions and scholarship experience with you. I have read a lot of scholarship applications, and I get to give out scholarships in my full-time job. So I know a lot about scholarships. Now, my goal with all of these videos is to help you navigate to and through your first year of college successfully. And as you can tell, I like to throw in some Disney magic to make it more fun, like some of these hidden Mickeys you can see here. So let us start searching now. Now, the Disney Imagineers, an incredibly creative group of people, carefully place hidden Mickeys throughout the parks and on cruise ships. Now, some are easy to find, like this wallpaper. Others might be even easier, right in plain sight, like in Living with the Land right here. But some might be a little harder, like on the ground as you're walking along. And just like the hidden Mickeys at Disney, sometimes organizations hide scholarship opportunities in some surprising places. So let's start with our first hidden treasure spot for scholarships. You ready? All right, the first place we're going to start is your local business connections. So think of this like hidden Mickeys in Disney's Haunted Mansion. Like it's right there in the ballroom scene, but most of the time people are too busy watching the dancing ghosts to notice it. Similarly, local businesses often have scholarship programs that aren't advertised on like big search engines like fastweb.com or Scholarship Owl. So what I want you to do is to check with your parents, employers, your local Chamber of Commerce members. And you can get a list. You can just look up local Chamber of Commerce and see who are members of the chamber. You can look at small businesses in your area, especially those you frequently visit where they might recognize you or your family. And then family-owned companies in your region. Okay. You may be surprised to discover some of the scholarships that are available to you right around there. Now, another place to look is professional associations. Okay, this is like finding that kind of classic Mickey silhouette in the rock formation on Big Thunder Mountain. You have to know where to look to see it. And professional associations should be related to, or here's some examples what they could be related to. You may have some other ideas. Your intended career field, your parents' professional organizations, if they're belonging to anything, some industry-specific groups that are in your area of interest. So maybe you don't know what your career is, but you have an idea of what you want to major in. Look in those areas too and see what's available. Again, oftentimes these places have scholarships that aren't listed on major search sites. The third place that I want you to look, I want you to spend some time looking, is special interest groups. And those are interests special to you. So like the hidden Mickey in the lamp at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway Adventure, these scholarships are hiding in plain sight. And you could probably see it very clearly in this next slide. So what I want you to look for here are things like, what are your hobbies? What are some hobby related organizations or specifically related to your hobby that you can look at? What about some cultural groups that you're part of or religious organizations, community service clubs or special interest clubs? I mean, and there's everything out there. You would be surprised. Bowling, equestrian, beekeeping, people who are interested in zookeeping. I mean, all kinds of things out there. And if you just do these searches, these almost sort of mini searches in these very specific areas, you can find some great scholarships. So now, what can you do to find those scholarships? I told you some places to find them. Now let's have some action steps and start with a quick win, because you know I always like a quick win. It's going to take you about 5 minutes to start to make this list. And what I want you to do is to start with your family tree. Make a list of every organization your family members belong to: churches, professional groups, social clubs, alumni association, anything that you can think of, and brainstorm with them. They can probably come up with some ideas too. And then send an email to each person in your family on the list asking about scholarship opportunities that they can look into where you're asking them to. Now, you'd be amazed how many corporations, clubs, organizations just have funds set aside for members' families. Okay, so that's your quick win. Next, let's do a deep dive. And this is, I want you to create a scholarship map of your city. This is going to take you a little bit longer, okay? And what I want you to do is to start at your school or your home and draw circles kind of around it in like a perimeter. And then start to research every business, organization, and community group within each circle. Now, many local scholarships you will find have way less competition than national ones. And all of those smaller scholarships can add up, whether it's to help pay for fun things or whether it's to pay for things like books and supplies and other things that you need for college. Don't underestimate small scholarships. And I have a bonus tip for you. I want you to look at your high schools, your rival high schools website, and look at their scholarship page and see what they have listed, and maybe go and keep that rivalry alive and apply for some of their scholarships. All right. The next one is another deep dive. I want you to think about what makes you unique, your hobbies, your heritage, skills, interests, and I want you to search for organizations related to these and maybe spend some time brainstorming all of these things before you start looking, okay? So, for example, if you play an instrument, look for the specific instrument, but look beyond that too, to maybe broader music scholarships or to organizations that support arts and arts education. If you love science, look at professional societies and specific fields you're interested in, not just a general STEM scholarship, but also look for the general STEM too. So go big, think of it as a funnel, go smaller, and you'll find a whole lot of scholarships for you to apply to. Now, another bonus tip. All right. To be consistent with your scholarship search, set aside at least 1 hour a week, just 1 hour, to send those emails to your family, to follow up with a thank you, to search for scholarships, and to spend time crafting a great essay. And my essay videos can help with that. Okay. So submit those scholarship applications and then just wait for the good news to come to you. Now, just like hidden Mickeys are sprinkled throughout Disney parks, scholarship opportunities are everywhere. You just need to know where to look and then to be consistent in your search. All right. Now, since you are subscribed to College TNT, you'll be here next time when we turn your scholarship search from a bibbity bobbity bummer into a bibbity bobbity boom of opportunities. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Seriously now. Join me for my next video as we explore how to use AI tools and prompts like your personal fairy godmother to find scholarships that are perfect for you. Now remember, the magic of finding these hidden scholarships isn't just about the money, though that is super important. It's about discovering opportunities that perfectly match who you are and then going out and taking advantage of those opportunities. And this is a skill that will help you in high school your senior year, but it will also help you in college. And finally, you can use the QR code right here to get my essay tips and my essay worksheet that will really help your scholarship essays and your writing. So happy searching, and thanks for being here.